Everybody, MyrodinGaming here, and for today's live stream, we're going to be looking at one of the other games that I play quite a bit, well, pretty much every day, usually along with my friend Sly Fox, and my other friend WJM. Hold on, I'm trying to get my stream together so I can see it. Make sure it's working on my phone, just to make sure y'all have the best quality stream. Looks like it's going well. Awesome. So, Monster Hunter World. I don't know if you played it. It's on, I believe. Oh, and apparently my let me turn the sound off on my phone. Sorry about that. So yeah, I believe it's on the Xbox, the PlayStation, the PC. I don't think it was on Switch. I think Switch now has Monster Hunter Rise, which is awesome as well. But yeah, anyway, it's the not the newest in the series, but one of the newest, at least on PC it is. And I've been a big fan of the series for years. I played all the way back to Monster Hunter 1, and all the way up to today. The only one I didn't play was the one on the Wii, because I never got a Wii. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to it. So, I've already done the initial quest to where you get to the island where you start at, and I've accepted the first quest to hunt some Jagras. I normally use a bow or a lance. Those are my two mainstays, but I've been really wanting to try a heavy bow gun, so I figured let's give it a try on stream. If you need any tutorials, I might be able to do some of those at some point, but otherwise, check out, I believe his name is Eric's, or it starts with an A. Just search you know, Monster Hunter World, whatever weapon you want to learn guide. He has some awesome content, including both the base game and the Iceborne expansion. Now, I didn't take the Defender armor that they give you, because I really wanted to play it like it was intended to be played from. I guess it gave me ammo automatically. Um, so yeah.
Want to get going?
Do we have our capture net yet? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so one thing you're going to do is capture all the endemic life you can. It gives you points towards. Yeah, what was I gonna say? All right, so yeah, let's give this thing a try.
High-powered ranged weapon. Does a lot of damage and lets you use more powerful ammo. You can switch to your slinger while aiming your weapon.
All right, there we go. We got one down. So the basis of the game, if you've not played it before, is you're going to kill monsters, usually large monsters. These are some of the smaller ones, and harvest their parts to get you better armor and better weapons. The other thing you can do is, at least in World, is capture endemic life that gives you points to use elsewhere. So always be capturing stuff when you can. Alright, so you can also check your map. I'm using an Xbox controller. It's easier for me than the keyboard and mouse. Oh, shoot. I want those. You can actually decorate your house or room with the animals you catch. So definitely want to catch them. I don't know what he's talking about. I've done this quest multiple times because I played it. I got all the way to Tempered Monsters and everything on PlayStation, and then I eventually got on here. My main, I really want to capture more of this stuff. We'll worry about that later. I can do that in between episodes. And then you also want to gather stuff, because gathering is where you get all your resources in order to build most of your consumables. Okay, here we go.
Let's see how you hold up when you're on your own.
Alright, now we gotta reload. And we do it again. And so basically, once we kill these guys, then we'll be able to harvest their skin. And one thing you have to learn early is how to dodge. If you don't dodge, you are going to die. And that's the thing with the heavy bowgun. You don't have a great dodge, so you got to have really good timing in order to get it.
Don't let 'em get away.
All right, so let's go ahead and harvest this.
All the monster materials you can. You can use them at the smithy.
Because we can probably use this to upgrade our Palico, which is the little dude behind me called Fireball. I always like having Palicos. I'm going to try to do the majority of the game solo. Oh,
Over here.
there's some parashrooms. We definitely want some of those. What do we got here? We got Slinger Torch. That's going to be our Slinger ammo. I haven't explained the Slinger. Basically, it allows you to shoot the monsters with a few little things. Oh, here's some mining outcrop. We definitely want to get that. There's several good weapons for each of the 14 different types of weapons that use ore. Where are we going? I guess we're still looking for Jagras. Are they in here? Yep, here they are. And see, we stunned them by using that endemic life form, that flash fly. We just keep on firing and reloading. And we've got different types of ammo. I just don't want to use our good ammo on the basic monsters. And the premise is basically you learn the monster's attacks and learn to avoid them. If I can aim. And something about the
Keep it together, okay?
dang it. Okay, there we go. On the heavy bowgun, if you notice there's a crosshair and there's two circles. The inner circle, that tells you if you're at the optimum range for that ammo. So you definitely have to make sure you're at the correct range. The normal ammo is kind of a medium range kind of deal. And see, now they're pretty much going to ignore us while we harvest now. And let's go ahead and grab all these. Basically, it gives you 60 seconds if you are on a slay mission, and then if you are on a capture mission, which will come into play later, it only gives you 20 seconds. And then, oh, there's a bone pile there as well. We definitely want to grab that. Bone is the other main resource for crafting stuff, aside from monster parts and iron. So definitely gather all the stuff you can. You always want to be gathering, if at all possible, because you don't want to have to come and find, one little bone when you're trying to create that, like good armor or something like that. All right. If we start having problems slaying monsters and getting killed and whatnot, we'll actually switch to the defender armor. I was wanting to try it without it though, if at all possible. And look at that, we got all kinds of stuff. We got some Jagras scales and hides, an armor sphere. We can use that to upgrade our current armor if we want to. I usually save those unless I have problems with a bigger monster. That's part of the main quest. We got some toadstools, some blue mushrooms, and some mandragoras. Those are all going to be useful in creating consumables. Alright, and see, our Palico leveled up too. If I didn't explain what the Palico is, yeah, I'm in offline mode, so that my friends aren't bugging, or other players aren't bugging me, messaging me and whatnot. So the Palico is basically, as long as you only have up to 2 players, both your Palicos will come, and then if you're by yourself, the Palico will always accompany you. He kind of draws aggro No, I do not wish to go online. He draws aggro. He can do some damage, especially if you get certain gadgets for him to use. Right now, he is using primarily the Vigor Wasp spray, which heals us.
Now that's hunting. What this world needs is harmony.
All right. So now we can go talk to the smithy. Anybody else with yellow? Yep. Okay, anytime you see people with the yellow icons over their head, you want to talk to them. They give you little minor quests or delivery missions. Okay, I don't need anything. Or maybe it was just showing me where he was at. And we don't have that research commission yet. There'll be some people here that will give you bounties, which give you armor cores and experience and stuff.
Yes.
Or maybe it's not experience, it's whatever the other stuff is called, spirit gauge or spirit something.
I'll be
Basically, this guy, as you research the big monsters, you'll have more information about them. So you can go to the monster field guide, which you can actually get to from your menu. And it tells you like weaknesses and stuff once you research. And researching, basically you find footprints and just other things. What is that?
Oh, hello.
It's the event manager. So we're not gonna have time to do the event. My main account has all the armor, and we can always switch up to that if there's a specific set of armor or a build you want to see. All right, so we're supposed to go up to the smithy. All right, I'll try not to do too much off camera on this playthrough for the stream. But I will do gathering, and if I have to slay, monster to get parts for a specific armor set, I might do that off camera. Yeah, we know about the armor set. I don't want it though. All right, so let's talk to this guy. So he is the one that's going to create all your armor that you use the gathered materials for. Yeah, I know how to use him. So basically, you got a few different options. You've got Forge, although apparently I probably have to do a few more quests before I get access to that. And that will allow you to create all kinds of new weapons and upgrade your current weapons to, or create new armor sets that have different skills to help you. Right now we can upgrade, and right now let's go ahead and go to the iron heavy bowgun that we're trying. And we can already upgrade it. So yeah, pretty much we just come up here. It costs 2 iron, which we already gathered 6. A little bit of money. We'll do this forging thing. I'm going to skip it. And now we do more damage. Do we have enough to go up another rank? No. So, looks like we need malachite ore. We need one more of that, one more iron, and then some sort of stone we haven't discovered. And then you also have all these different trees. So depending on what monsters you've seen and your hunter rank, because there'll be more off to the in the middle area where it says under development. As your hunter rank goes up, you gain access to better weapons. Another thing we can always go for is the defender tree if we're having problems, because as you can see, it does quite a bit more damage than the standard. But yeah, so we can either go down the ore tree or we can switch over to the bone tree. The main difference between the two is the special ammo type. For these, the Wyvern Heart is basically an assault rifle or a machine gun, and the bone tree tends to be Wyvern Snipe, which you basically just have to line up. Once you knock the monster over, you line up a shot straight down them, and it shoots through them, and then causes all these little explosions. So it's 2 different ways of playing depending on your style. But like I said, normally I go with lance and bow, so we can always fall back to those if we need to. And then longsword was the other one I used a lot. Alright, well. Oh, see, now we can actually craft other things. So I can show you some of the other stuff. So if we go forge equipment, and once we get enough levels, there's more stuff that unlocks for us to forge. So right now, yeah, we haven't seen any big monsters, so we don't really have access to anything. But eventually we'll want to get some better gear, because like we have this hunter's gear. This stuff, if you notice over on the right, it says skills. That's what gives you kind of your builds by using those, and then decorations, which are little jewels that you attach to the armor if it has slots. So this one is pretty much all based around gathering stuff. So what we're really going to want to go for probably first is this bone armor. But we need some ancient bones, some more small bones, Kestodon shells, several Kestodon shells. But I think that's our next quest anyway, so we might as well go ahead and go do that one and get that better armor. And then the other thing we also have is your Palico. So since I'm playing solo, I want to make sure he has the best gear possible, because he is going to help me do damage. So look at this, that's got 4, this has 4 as well, but we can't make it. So we're going to go ahead and make the bone armor for the Palico. And there's some really cool armor. Oh, apparently I didn't have enough for both. No, too bad. Well, next time we'll make sure to have enough and we'll upgrade his stuff. But don't forget to, if you're playing solo or if you're playing with just one other player, make sure to be upgrading your Palico, because they do help quite a bit. Alright, let's see, what do they say next? Talk to the handler, which she is up here at the canteen. Ooh, and the chef over here has a quest, or he's just introducing himself, I'm not sure which. Oh, he still has a quest. So basically, the chef, what you can do is you can eat before a mission. And like he just gave us a quest. You can eat before missions, or during the mission. I can show you where. But it gives you benefits, like this one gives us attack, defense, elemental resistance. It kind of depends on what meals you eat. It also gives you some either health, stamina, stuff like that. So right now the fish platter is probably the best thing we have. See, how much does it cost? It costs 100. We'll go ahead and do that, just so we have that little bit of extra health and a little bit of extra stamina. You pretty much always want to have a meal, and then after, I think it's after you faint in a standard mission, or if you, and if you're in an expedition, it's after a certain amount of time. Alright, so let's skip through her.
You can pick up quests from the quest board too.
Yep, I know. Let's go.
It lists the same quest that I've got, so don't worry about having to check 2 places.
And you'll find that she's incredibly annoying. Alright, post new quest. Let's see what else we got. And eventually, if any of y'all want to play with me, we can always link up and play, do monster hunts and whatnot. Okay, so next we have assigned Kestodon. Yep, so that's something we need for that armor. So always be checking, especially when you see new monsters, be checking the smithy for what sets of armor you want to be going for, so you can make sure you're getting all the materials that you want.
Okay, our job is to cull a certain number of Kestodon.
Okay, and always check your box here.
Want to get going?
Alright. We got Slay Kestodon mail. Oh, and there was herbs. Yeah, I always want to grab the herbs, and I tend to clear out my inventory before each quest just so I have enough room to gather more stuff. The herbs are your potions, and then after you gather 10 potions, it will give you more. It will just start collecting herbs themselves, so you can actually craft potions
Those, my friend, are Kestodon.
in the middle of
So
a
you
mission.
take them out on your own. Huh. Be careful.
And actually what we can do is if we hold L1, we can switch between ammos. Oh, I need to turn around. And I did not roll out of the way. Because it's going to give us normal 2 and standard ammo at the beginning of every mission. It won't on expeditions, but on missions it gives you. See, that one didn't take too much. The problem is that the male with the big crest has armor on the head. I'm so used to playing bow where I don't have to reload all the time. I think I knocked that one out. Eventually what we're actually going to, I'm trying to gear myself towards is sticky ammo, which can cause explosions.
Not bad.
Okay, there we go. Alright, and what else can it do? It can do something else. It causes, I think it does like explosive damage too.
Let's look for another group.
And it sticks to the monster, so that's always good.
The Castodon are the least of your worries. There are a lot bigger monsters lurking in this forest.
Alright,
Be careful.
where was the last one? There was another one, right?
The endemic life around here
Oh,
can
there
come
she
in
is.
handy during a hunt. Try to learn as much as you can about them.
So the males you can carve from twice, and the females only once. Alright, let's go see if we can find some more of those guys. And we're going to pick up that red pit. Oh, needleberry. That will give us, if we didn't have ammo, I believe that gives us spread ammo. So always make sure to be picking up all the little plants you can. And these little scout flies, the green things, they're floating through the air. Those show us.
Over here!
So something about Latchberry. There it is. It's going to be, I believe, Pierce. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, Blissville. It put away my capture net for some reason. That's weird.
Huh.
Okay, we got some more down here.
Be careful.
Oh, no, wrong thing. So we've got a way of getting Pierce ammo, so let's go ahead and try some of that. We can also do melee attacks. For me, it's holding both B and Y on the Xbox controller. But for y'all, it might be something different. If you're using the keyboard and the controller, of course, that'd be left and right mouse button. The thing about Pierce ammo is it hits monsters multiple times. Main thing is we don't want to get surrounded if we can help it. Even though these are small monsters, if you make the habit early on. You see, look, it's hitting multiple of them. You gotta remember your... Oh, he's gonna hit me. I was able to move in time. So you want to try to line them up to where you're hitting them multiple at a time, if possible. That's the one problem with the heavy bowgun. I am not used to the reload times. Okay, position. And see, our Palico took out the other male.
Good work.
That's
That
it.
just about wraps up our work here. Wait. Hey, come here. Think I
Let's
found
go
something.
ahead and harvest these. So that should be enough shells. Oh, and they disappear if you don't harvest them quick enough. Did we get... I don't think... Yeah, we're not going to get the one that was over there. Or no, he's over here. Never mind. They were both over here. So definitely make sure to... I may switch from the heavy bowgun until I have it kind of ramped up and the best stuff for it.
Over
It
here.
takes a long time to kill stuff.
Here.
That's the one thing I hate, is the fact that it constantly does this kind of stuff. And you can't skip cutscenes either. Very annoying.
Look at those Castodon. Something's up with them.
Like this whole thing, even though I've watched it, 3 times, it's gonna make me watch it again.
Now!
Gotcha! Alright, partner. New assignment incoming. Take down that Great Jagras. If
So
you're
you
not
know what?
ready, you can return to base and take on the Great Jagras quest later.
Let's go ahead and
you're
switch
going to need
weapons.
friends when you go up against some of the tougher monsters.
I'm not super confident with this thing.
In order for the scout flies to better track a
Yeah, we
target
know.
monster, we need to keep finding traces of
Item
them,
box.
like footprints,
Oh,
for
no.
example.
Change equipment. Alright, instead of that, let's go for... we can go for the lance. That's my bread and butter. Item box. Manage items, and then we can dump off stuff we don't need. Don't need that. We'll keep those. Don't need those. Don't need those. We'll store all these. Once I'm kind of up and running, I might be able to use that heavy bow gun. Alright. Now we got that. Let's go find that great Jagras. The herbs. He should be in here. Oh, I thought he'd be in here. Hair shroom. Ah, here's some of the footprints. That's basically what we have to do, is we have to grab footprints. And typically, if you just follow them in the direction they're going, you're gonna find the monster. Where's the next one? Oh, there it is.
Good.
Let's see.
Turning up a lot of clues.
It's heading that way. Go and grab that. And see, now that we found enough, it's gonna lead us to the monster. Grab whatever that is. Just keep grabbing stuff. Oh, there he is.
Less likely to lose sight of a monster if you use the focus camera.
Alright, so let's take this guy down.
The lance is a close-range weapon set with strong defensive capabilities. Guard while waiting for a chance to strike. You can use the slinger with your weapon drawn. Look for the perfect moment, then fire.
Ah, shoot. I wasn't close enough. Oh, no, it's not what. Oh, guard. Thankfully, the Palico is taking most of the aggro.
When monsters are running away, use the scout flies as a guide and they'll lead you right to them.
Alright. Go ahead and grab that. Grab this. Scatter nuts. Those will be
Use
great
Scatter Nut as slinger
for...
It's good for staggering monsters.
yeah, staggering him. Yeah, one little thing you can do with a slinger is actually do a special attack by attaching to the monster's face. When you don't have your weapon out, you can hold L2. Oh, there was some iron. Ah, shoot. Nope, come back here. Like I said, don't forget to grab this when you see it. Oh, we got a rare one. That might be what we needed for the upgrade, although now we're using the lance. The good thing with the lance is you have the strongest defense, and you're also able to target specific parts of a monster a whole lot easier than some of the other ones do. And it's a relatively simple weapon to learn to use.
Land your claw on a monster to grapple to it.
But see, now I can use these special...
Sending a monster flying into a wall will leave it wide open to
I don't know why it didn't work for some reason. And he is exhausted.
Okay, the monster's tired. Now's your chance to deal some serious damage.
Ah, missed him. And he runs away again. Of course he does. think there's a glitch. Because I'm running, but it's not using my stamina. Guard. Oh, so much. Guard.
The monster stopped. Hit it with your claw. Claw attacks to the head will change a monster's course.
Oh, interesting. It's not letting me use my... There it was.
Watch out when a monster's enraged.
Oh, now it's
Hold
really
off on your
angry.
claw until things calm down a bit.
Oh boy, that monster's really mad now. Be ready for some vicious attacks.
Your weapon is losing its sharpness. Create some distance, then use a whetstone.
This is acting really weird. Could have sworn you took damage. Did they patch it to where you don't take damage at the beginning? And I just want to run off again. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? We can chase him down with a lance. Ah, our durability's too low. Green, there we go. No, I don't want to hit that. Ah, where'd he go? Alright, let's try this again. I think I'm getting... I don't know how I'd be getting the lag, though.
Monster's been immobilized. Now's your chance.
Oh, we wounded him. Oh, and that's it. Oh, great jaggers some materials
Okay.
somewhere.
Let's head back and report to the
Go
old
ahead
man.
and start harvesting him. I think as we broke his stomach, it gave us... Yeah, see the little white thingy on the ground back there? The little sparkles? That's what you're trying to get. When you break parts, you get different rewards. So you always want to try to break as many parts of the monster. Typically stuff like horns, or like if they have like special plumes on their head, or their tail. Typically the lizard or two-legged T-Rex-like monsters will have tails you can cut off. Wings, if you break the wings, you get membranes. So you always want to be checking, especially in that investigation or the field guide. You can check what parts you can break depending on how much research you've gotten for that specific monster. I'm looking. Oh yes, I'm not gonna get there in time though. And another unskippable cutscene. These are so annoying. Mm,
I think we got a lead.
some fancy looking feathers.
Let's check it out.
Am I actually going to be able to fight it this time? I thought it was a quest. This next monster is so annoying. At least when you start off it is.
Hey.
There it is. Puke, puke!
Well, you were right. There's
He has some really good armor for a palico, or weapon for a palico. Yeah, the purple stuff you don't want to
got him agitated.
step in it.
Look over there. What in the heck is that? I've never seen anything like it.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
I
I'd
do
like to
believe it
find out.
is.
But we better report back first. All right?
Yep, I'm not going to be able to fight it this time. So got a lot of Kestodon stuff and some great chakras. Look, now we're up to rank 1, so now we should have a little bit more information about him once we go talk to the ecological something 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 something. I think I'm gonna restart my game because it's being weird. I should have been losing stamina when I was running and whatnot.
I see.
I've had that glitch before.
Want to get going?
And normally it's only on multiplayer
Go after that puke puke.
that it
I wonder where the
happens.
resource center is.
So let me restart the game real quick. Da, da, da. Mode. There we go. Okay, let's try it again. Because I also noticed there was some lag in my rolling and whatnot. Okay, we're in offline mode. That's fine. Alright, new ecological results. Oh, this is a new guy. I think this is the biologist? Yeah.
Good luck.
Awesome. Alright.
hard, will you?
So now we got the great Chagra. So if we go to the field guide, if you remember last time, there really wasn't that much information on him. Physiology, that's what we're looking for. So, as you can see now, we know what parts are breakable. So the head, the stomach, and the front arms are breakable. The weak points are weak to melee, well, they're weak to slashing, which is signified by the sword, blunt damage, which is signified by the hammer, and then bullet damage, which is signified by the funky looking house looking icon, which is actually a bullet. Although the front legs aren't as much as the others. And you can see the elements. He is weak to fire, weak to thunder, well, really, really weak to fire, somewhat weak to thunder and ice, and weak to dragon. And then he is immune to water damage. So you definitely have to know your monsters and know what to take in order to use. typically blast or just non-elemental in general is always a good option, and then paralysis is usually pretty good too. Poisons, I tend to give poison to my Palico because they tend to proc better than I do. Okay, so, and the way it works is when it's the status ailments. Oh, and now we have access to these guys and girl.
Oh, you are too good to me.
So if we go in here, so this is definitely something you want to check fairly often. So we're finished talking. Okay, yep, yep, okay. So if we go register bounties, what we can do is you have daily ones if you're not playing in offline mode like I am. The limited is what those are, and they tend to be based around your level. So if you're low rank like I am, they're all low rank stuff. If you're high rank, they'll be high rank, and master rank will of course be master rank. So we also have something where you have to deliver a voucher or secure the campsite. Okay, and they'll give us a voucher and points. So what we can do is right now we don't have anything, so we are just going to select all these. But once you have some and as you complete them, you can refill the blank ones. You can kind of pick and choose what you want to do. And these always give you at least an armor sphere, sometimes more, depending on what difficulty they are. And then they always give you research points, which you use elsewhere in the game. Okay.
Okay, let's get this expedition underway. Meet me at the gate.
We're going to go ahead and go check the workshop real quick. Because I really want to upgrade my lance, if at all possible. And here's some other people.
Greetings.
That's the airship guy. Which will be about he's critical to the Iceborne.
You can embark
Quest.
on an expedition just by heading out through the gate.
Okay.
That reminds me.
He's going to tell us something about the claw. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
That reminds me.
Alright, so let's go ahead and upgrade our lance. So we can go up the ore tree. We also have the option of using the defender lance. Actually, you know what? We might as well go ahead and start using the defender items. Most of these are all pretty much junk until you get quite a ways on in. And just for the sake of streaming, it'll be better if we have the best weapon available, so it doesn't take us as long to kill the monsters. Right, defender. The defender equipment and armor was all designed to where you can go through the base game a whole lot faster. So if it's your first time playing, I would definitely say get it. I want to say the next thing we need to upgrade was... Oh, it doesn't tell us. I think it's an Anjanath scale. Oh, that's why we have to go here, and then we can look. So it's either that, yeah, Anjanath scale, and then eventually a commission. Okay, do we have it equipped? Okay, we got it equipped. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and put on the defender gear. It'll make this stuff a whole lot easier, at least starting off. What was I doing? Change equipment. Hunter. Hunter leather. Oh. Guardian. 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 Eventually you can change the pigment of the armor to make it look different. And let's see about forging Palico. Did we get enough of anything to upgrade the Palico? So we got Jagras. So that gives him 4 armor, and they all give him 4 armor. You know what, yeah, let's just go ahead and give him the Jagras armor. So each of the different types of armor kind of look like the monster that you get them from. There we go. See, now he looks like a Jagras, or a great Jagras. Alright, and let's go and do this expedition. Find the campsite.
Right now, we're in Astera.
Yes, I know.
Go on an expedition. Open your world map and choose your destination. For this expedition, we need to head to the ancient forest. We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
Alright. There we go. We're gonna go to the Southwest Camp. And basically on the expedition, it will show you, I don't know if you saw it real quick, what monsters are in the area. So right now it showed the Great Jagras, the Anjanath, which is the giant fire T-Rex. That guy's a pain and a half to fight. And then unknown monster. Okay, what does she have to say?
Let's look for the campsite.
Oh, okay. We have to talk to her because
Advise you to the
she's
campsite
actually going
first,
to
or if you're lost,
walk with us
open
most
up your
likely.
map or use your scout flies to track me.
I want to drop off the extra stuff we had in our pouch. I meant
There's
to.
no time limit or cap.
Okay, item
You can use
box.
the item box to manage your inventory.
Okay, so we don't need the parashrooms. We don't need that. Don't really need that. We've got a couple mega potions, so we should be good. The nice thing about this game compared to the other ones, the like the pickaxe and all that stuff you used to have to buy all the time. Oh yeah, since we're in an expedition, no supplies. And since we didn't go into the canteen to get a meal, what you do is you come over to these red little chairs or tables, and you can come in here. I tend to go with the chef's choice, just starting off through the first several tiers. Eventually, you'll want to do custom once you get more access to different ingredients. This always gives you a health and stamina boost, and it also gives your palico a boost as well. So always remember to do that if you forgot to get it from the standard canteen. I always pretty much just always do it there. Alright, so here we go. Where is our capture net? Ah, they already ran off. Oh, no, he didn't. I don't think I got him though. Okay, let's grab that herb. Honestly, points aren't quite as critical. And always be on the lookout for footprints.
Let's report our findings to everyone at the resource center when we get back.
So there's another old footprint. Problem is, on my screen it's pretty bright, so sometimes it's hard to see the scout flies. There's some more footprints. Footprints. Here's some water moss. We can use that. Here's a new slide. There's a researcher. You'll find them in the areas where the guy we actually want to see if we can find is the Palico researcher, because he will allow us to get better gadgets once we research the Palicos that are here. Or they're not called Palicos, they're called Grimalkines. The Grimalkine. It's basically the wild Palicos. Alright, so basically we just have to find the campsite. Oh, I am not catching the stuff quickly enough. Alright. And they're all running, so there's probably an Anjanath over here somewhere. I happen to know where the thing is, so I'm pretty much just running straight to it. That. Spread ammo. Oh, Wiggly Lich. If you find those, grab those, because they basically make it to where you don't expend whatever. See, that's the unexplored monster. They make it to where you don't use stamina. Grab that. That's going to be antidote.
You can assign a target destination for your scout flies on the map.
Right. And see, look. I think this is it. Yeah, endemic life researcher. And sometimes these guys will also give you like little delivery quests or bounties. Alright. So it looks like he is right here. Yep. Oh, let me grab that. Okay. Oh, that's herbs. Alright. And here we are at the thing. And this armor will literally carry you all the way through standard, low rank, and high rank without much problem. Same thing with the defender version of whatever weapon you want to use. I always find this one funny. But there's some good armor from him, so. I think we can hunt him now.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp
Yep.
won't last the night.
Oh yeah.
And typically the expeditions you have to do solo when you're doing the ones where you find the monster or whatever in the first time you're in an area. And then after that, people can join you. And then on the main quest, people can join you usually after. Oh, I can't get up there.
Return to base from an expedition.
I don't want to return to base from
Open
an
the wildlife
expedition.
map and switch to the world map. Then select Astera.
Yeah, I want to
You
go
can fast
fight.
travel back to camp simply by selecting it from the wildlife map.
I want to go fight him now. And that'll probably be the end of the stream for today after we kill this guy. He's pretty simple as long as you learn his moves. He does a pecking move where he comes straight at you. Grab these, grab that. And then he also... Oh, large doodles. These are what I've been looking for. That's what's going to give us access to the other palicos. Or not the palicos, the Grimmelkinds. Grab all these. And then also grabbing all these will give us access to investigations, which are a quick way to hunt. Oh, that's from the whatchamacallit dude, Anjanath. Or you can hunt specific monsters and you get rewards better. Oh, and these you want to find. There's a specific one for each area, and they give you a count point or the spirit points. Oh, there he is. Let me grab that footprint first. And now we poke him. What? What? Really? Already? Okay, we gotta be careful in here. Because in this area of the map... Oh, she's gonna attack me. Oh. And it's all about knowing how long you have before you need to guard or roll all the way. Hop back. Oh, 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 yep.
Dodge their attacks. Don't forget you can guard too.
Yeah, and with the lance, you definitely want to guard. You can't really dodge. Okay, I need to lock onto him, so... Ah, I did. See, I tried to push it. See, now we made him drop the rock. Now we hit him. Oh, we broke his plume. Wow, I'm out of practice with this. Ah, we procced the blast attack. And actually what we should be doing is grab all the footprints. We should be weakening the monster using our clutch claw. Wait, where was the dung? We need that. There it is. We'll grab those because the dung pods it gives you, you can use to frighten off monsters that you don't want to fight. Most of that stuff we actually don't need. Okay, we actually want to use our clutch claw. So what we can do is when we don't have our weapon out, we do L2, hit circle. If I can manage to aim.
Never underestimate an angry monster. Keep your distance and watch for a safe.
See, when we do that, it's going to weaken since we're a heavy weapon.
Has been softened up.
It
You can move around while grappled to
Oh, 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 yep, I knew I timed that wrong.
You're paralyzed.
Ah, shoot, I was...
You'll have to wait for it to wear off. Not that you have a choice.
Okay, see, now he's paralyzed. I was hoping to back up before that thing ignited, but it apparently didn't. Okay, come on. Get out of your stun mode. You definitely have to know your weapon to know what... Ah, shoot. He moved on me. Okay, let's see if we can clutch claw onto him and get him to drop that again. Oh, he's actually wounded. If we had capture traps, now would be the time to use them. That gives you more... it gives you more rewards. And then there's some rewards I think you can only get through capturing. Or at least that's the way it used to be. I don't know if that's the same way in the world. I'm trying to get his head if I can. Ah, shoot. There we go. That's what we want. Because we want to break his beak. Ah! He hit us. And of course now he's going to run. Alright, time to catch up. It's a good thing about the lance. Got this really... Ah, I missed him. Okay, let's chase him normally. Oh, really? Really, dude? Really? Coward, come back here. Ooh, bait bug. Okay, see, we gotta go this way. Figure out where he goes. I don't really fight these guys too often because it's pretty much once I get the one weapon from his line, then I stop hunting him. Oh, he tried to hit us. Good thing we kept on moving. Oh, no. If you can hit his arm, not where the rock is at, you can make him drop the rock. Ah, missed it. And now he's gonna run away again. Yeah, that's the one thing that makes capturing actually a lot easier, is the fact that you could capture him now instead of having to actually keep hitting him until he dies. Oh, doodles. Thank you. Yeah, once we get that to tier 4, then we'll actually be able to talk to the criminal guys. Oh, there's more. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh, this is his area anyway. Let's see if we can knock him out. Oh. And that counterattack is my heaviest damage that I can do. Especially if we hit a weakened part. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, there we go. We got him. Ooh. Let's grab these doodles. Wow, that's a lot of doodles right there together. Go ahead and grab Kuluyaku parts. And yeah, we're basically right at an hour. So thanks for watching. And if y'all want to see videos on specific weapons, specific builds, let me know. And I can get that taken care of. Let me grab these bones. And then we can return from the expedition. And see, look, the field research, that's the thing where I'm supposed to, you know, gather so many of each thing. So definitely want to try to complete those as best we can. And actually, those flash flies, I think we can capture with the capture net. Awesome. Those make flash pods, which are really awesome. All right, so yeah, now we can return. Oh, no, wrong button. Return from expedition. There we go. And you can also go to the camp and return by talking to the handler if you want. But yeah, so that is it for the first stream, the beginning of the journey. And so you always get parts for killing or capturing. But like I said, you want to capture, which I will show that in the next stream. I'll probably fight the Jagras a few more times. Well, actually, I guess I really don't need to. Because, yeah. We might do some of the side quests. Hello, I love anime. Thanks for watching. Alright, so once we're back to the thing. So yeah, basically the way to capture is you have to capture shock traps or pitfall traps. I tend to use shock because those are the easiest. Oh yeah, now we have access to the new camp. But normally I just pick up trap tools from this guy. And what you do is you get them to where they're wounded and limping. You put a shock trap in front of them. Then you use tranq bombs. But normally you just have to come buy some of these. They're pretty expensive, so yeah. But you can only carry 2 in your pouch, but you can also send them to your box. And then the other thing we need, if we had thunderbugs, we could craft the trap tools. Oh, we don't actually have tranq bombs. Well, for those, we'll have to gather some stuff. You need sleep herbs, and I believe it's parashrooms. But anyway, yeah, this is MyrodinGaming. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube if you're watching there, and then follow me on Twitch if you're watching from there. I do 2 streams per week. Typically, I was doing World of Tanks, but I play this game so much, I figure I might as well stream it as well. So that's going to be Thursdays. Wednesdays will be our World of Tanks stream, so check out that. And then on Mondays and Fridays, I play Minecraft as well, and we are on a multiplayer server called Elsewhere. So definitely check out those if you like. And we're doing the current patch, the 1.17, so we got the Caves and Cliffs update. And it's a great alternative to Hermitcraft. If you've already watched all their episodes and you want to find something else that's pretty similar, come check us out. Because there's 8 of us on the server that are streamers, or not streamers, YouTube content creators, and there's several other people that just play the game, but they will appear in the episodes as well. So go check that out too. Yeah, sure, you can join me on my next stream. I love anime. I always love having extra people play along with me. Yeah. Let's see if I can message you, or I can add you as a friend. Yep, there we go. And whisper. Okay, so yeah, yeah, just hit me up next week. I will be on at the same time, 4:30, and yeah, we can play together and hunt some monsters. So anyway, this is MyrodinGaming, and I'll see you. I guess it's not on the battlefield because we're not playing World of Tanks. On the expedition? Alright, sounds good. I'll see y'all later.